one of the biggest problems of skin cancer called melanoma. Here's an article from the John Wayne Institute where they tried to prove and they spent a lot of John Wayne's money. It was donated to him trying to prove that the sun, and they did a study of lifeguards in L.A. County that they get more cancer because they're out in the sun, and they couldn't prove that at all. And being out in the sun, in my opinion, only a rare maybe 1% or less of the people ever get skin cancer from being out in the sun. It's more the suntan lotions and all of that cause the problems, not from being out in the sun. Humans have been out in the sun for thousands of years and never get skin cancer. So I wouldn't worry about going out in the sun and enjoying it. But there's natural things you can put on if you do some research on the internet, like coconut oil and things like that, to prevent getting sunburn. All right. Now another thing is fluoride. The American Dental Association and the toothpaste manufacturers have pushed fluoride. Well, let me give you a little insight into fluoride. Fluoride is a byproduct of making aluminum, and Alcoa didn't know what to do with this fluoride that was piling up. No one wanted it, so they started to sell it to prevent tooth decay. But this research, I've got all kinds of articles and so on, that it is quite phony research, and fluoride does not. But fluoride is a very harmful chemical to the human body and will cause mainly damage to the brain and cause Alzheimer's disease. I think it's one of the reasons already we have an increase of Alzheimer's disease and other diseases, is it destroys the brain cells. If you got any fluoride or any fluoride toothpaste, throw it out. Here it says here this. Here's a great article. The Douglas Report, Real Health, from the News of the Medicine's most notorious myth-bunder. Israel bans fluoride in their drinking water. And a very good article about fluoride. I have a whole bunch of articles about fluoride. There are natural toothpaste you can get at the health food store or websites that do not have fluoride and are made from natural products. Okay. Now, another cause of cancer and disease is, believe it or not, is electronics. There are studies that are done that the exposure to computers and cell phones and things like that will cause cancer. There was a study here I found from Dr. Oz that women putting cell phones in their breasts, the exact spot cancer would develop. There are things you can do, like use your speakerphone, and women keep it in your purse, or when you're talking on the cell phone and other electronics, keep it a distance from your body. Let me move on. I'm getting close to the end of this. Is supplements. There is a supplement that everyone over 50 should take, and it's called nattokinase. And let me tell you the story. Before World War II, there was heart disease was non-existent in Japan, and what they found out was that part of the Japanese diet and breakfast diet was eating fermented soybeans called natto, and they found out that this prevented heart disease. And I recommend anyone over 50 take some nattokinase. It's an inexpensive supplement, or you can get the fresh nattokinase at a lot of times Oriental supermarkets. It helps keep the blood from clotting and works better than any of these statins and a lot of this other stuff. I take 2 in the morning and 2 pills in the morning and in the evening, and I have some fresh natto for my breakfast, and I add a little mustard in it to make it taste a little better. But there are all kinds of great supplements. I'm not going to go into a lot of them on this talk here. There's a new supplement from Natural Factors of a vitamin pill, all plant-based, which I think is great. There's a product called Chlorella, and which helps absorb toxins from the body. Another gentleman I recommend, Dr. Schultz, who has a lot of great products for detoxing and cleaning your body. A couple of other things I want to quickly mention. There is, whatever you do, don't use Teflon cookware because that plastic will get into the body. Make sure you have stainless steel cookware. And if you have anything Teflon, throw it out. It is, you're bleeding harmful chemicals in your body. Oh, one other thing I want to mention to you is, again, backing up, is the Hippocrates Health Clinic in West Palm Beach, Florida. They have one of the best programs. They have a 50-year track record of curing people of cancer, diabetes, heart disease by putting them on the program developed by Ann Wigmore. And you can go to their website, hippocratesinstitute.org, and you put magazine and put any disease, and you'll find all kinds of articles. The best thing to do is treat yourself and go through their 3-week program, and you'll be surprised at what it will do for you. I have a series of articles I call the Hippocrates Diet, of a sampling of a diet you can easily put yourself on. If you want a copy, I'll be glad to send it to you, and recommended reading lists. But I hope my little talk was a help to you. Thank you again for listening.